there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your abundance update for October. So Pisces, in this reading we look at things like opportunity, work, business, money, finance, career. It can be abundance in love, like if the reading does take that direction, although that's not my primary intention. It's more your career opportunities, creative opportunities, and finance. So we will see what comes up for you. Getting started with the Sacred Power reading cards, then be choosing you an overarching tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot, and getting your full tarot aspects out with the Rider-Waite clarified with the Starchild Tarot. Okay, we've got two cards, and I can see the first one is Angel Assistance. Beautiful. You know, angels, spirits, guides, ascended masters, past loved ones, maybe with you more throughout the month of October. I mean, they're always with you. However, sometimes they communicate more than other times. How do they communicate? Through the angel numbers, the repetitions of numbers, you know, through the song lyrics that might just happen to answer your question when you hear them. It takes you off guard, you know. It can be through the synchronistic messages, the things that we see, the little things that show up. So of course, we need to be tuned in order to receive those messages. And that is through stillness and awareness. And that's why my message is always, you know, coming home to the heart. Disconnecting from the mind. Obviously the ego mind and our logic is a very important aspect of ourselves. However, when it really takes hold and really leads us, we can miss the intuitive signs, and we can't access our true north, our compass. So angels may be speaking to you this month. Tune in and also ask for their help and guidance. I mean, they don't really, well, I believe in terms of divine law, they don't interfere in the 3D realm down here on earth unless they are called to, although if you call to them, they will always answer. Affirmations. So it might be important for some of you guys to create affirmations for yourself, positive affirmations. And really, this is the work of the magician as well. You know, speaking something into creation, cultivating that strong inner game, because that is then what we magnetize back to us, you know, through our intention. That is magic. That is the process of magic. And then, you know, feeling and believing that and waiting to receive. So the manifestation process, you know, is a little more tricky than, you know, I've had people comment and say, look, I've asked for this and it just hasn't showed up. We need to believe it and feel it on a cellular level and aligned to it in order for that to be magnetized to us, because we'll only ever receive what is a vibrational match for us. So that's why we need to be working the process always, guys. Affirmations can help. Let's get your overarching tarot from the Moonchild. Oh, okay, that's turning over in my hand. The Devil. Wow, this is probably one of the most beautiful devil cards I have seen. But I was feeling that when the affirmations and angel assistance came out, that some of you may have been in a situation where you've needed some extra hope and faith, right? It could be a debt situation, or it could be that you've experienced loss through, you know, career or job, finance. Obviously, a lot of people are journeying that at the moment. But it could also be that, you know, you are in a current situation where the role that you do or the work that you do in this world has become toxic for you, and it's time for a change. It's time to align with your soul's journey and purpose and do that kind of work. It can be burnout as well. It can be some kind of dependency on a situation because of the payback that we're getting, like a job that we really don't like. It drains us, but we're getting the money. Therefore, we are codependent and we're chained to that. Can be all of those kinds of things. We can be addicted to that high-paid corporate job and sacrifice our heart's desires and our true happiness for it. So we're going to see what comes out in the tarot story, where that's all going. Pisces, let's wait for the first card to fall or flip and choose the tarot aspects for you. The Knight of Cups. Okay, let's get out the challenges, blocks, obstacles. I have got the Chariot. The advice from Spirit. the Empress, beautiful. She just showed up in the Aquarius reading as well. Can I please have the outcome energy, please? Oh, Ace of Swords, yes, truth, power, communication. Let's get a couple of specific money and finance cards out for you. I have got the Knight of Pentacles and I have got the King of Swords. Okay, just getting the clarifiers before we start the read. Guys, if the card pool is too long for you, you can always jump ahead in these readings. Sometimes people say, oh, it takes so long to get the cards out. It doesn't take much just to fast forward, guys, or just to use the timeline for scrub forward. You know, the shuffling, unfortunately, is part of tarot. I do have people say that it's too much shuffling, but this is my process, and this is how I connect with the cards. I've got Akashic Records. I have got the Three of Wands. So far we've got two number threes. You might want to look into the number 33, which is actually the number saying that Ascended Masters are with you. So we have the angel assistance showing up here. Yes, oh, that's double victory cards there with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. Clarifying the Empress, I have got the King of Cups. Generally the card of Scorpio, but can represent your energy as well in this reading, Pisces. Going from a Knight of Cups to a King of Cups. And clarifying the Ace of Swords, I have got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Pisces, in the present situation, we have got the Knight of Cups, Akashic Records, and a Three of Wands. It's so interesting, this Akashic Records, which is an extra major arcana in the Starchild Tarot, didn't come out for ages, like as in most of last year, right? And it has started coming out so much lately. This is my card Predestiny, and the concept of the Akashic Records is that our soul has a library, I call it a hard drive, of all of the karmic lessons and major experiences that it's journeyed throughout its lifetimes, multiple lifetimes. Heaps for people, some people to actually reach that stage of enlightenment, right? It also holds the karmic contracts and experiences that you've signed up for to achieve in this lifetime for what your soul needs for its evolution, right? So I kind of say when I see this card that one of those files out of the hard drive is being loaded. There is a predestined opportunity coming in, or a karmic lesson that we are journeying. It could have been something to do with releasing what is toxic for you in terms of your work and finances and abundance, and then allowing in, you know, the opportunities that are really on purpose for you. That's a theme that is coming up a lot at the moment, is stepping into purpose work. You know, stepping into work that is aligned with your soul's journey, that gives back to you energetically, rather than just giving out to a company, you know, to the devil, to somebody else. That can be the company. It can be, you know, working for somebody who's really demanding, and we have got no control over our time and our energetic resources and our workload. And, you know, the only thing that's certain sometimes is that paycheck that we get at the end of the week. But even then, sometimes our ability to increase that is capped by somebody else, and we can never really rise above. So what I'm seeing here coming in for you, Pisces, is potentially an opportunity to step onto a new pathway to create something else, because we've got the Three of Wands and we've got the Empress. And number 3 in tarot is a real number of creatorship, you know, as well as that number of Ascended Masters are with you. So I think you're being guided towards something, being guided towards an aligned opportunity here. The Three of Wands is somebody who has realized that where they have come from is not serving them, and they have already sort of made that decision to turn their back on it, to disconnect energetically. So I think it's this, whatever this devil situation is, it's like you've realized it through conscious awareness, and now you're wanting to create your own path, carve out your own direction here, and you're willing to take the inspired action to get there. I feel that for some of you, somebody has already come in with an offer. Somebody from another direction. Could be left field. It could be something completely different. The Knight of Cups, I mean, an offer in terms of, I'm really feeling work career, that is going to fulfill you emotionally, as well as allowing you to get your pentacles to take home at the end of the day. With the Knight of Cups and the Devil so close together in the reading, I would just say make sure that offers and people are genuine. especially if you're leaving a stable job for it. Just make sure that you trust them and you have all of that as well, because the Knight of Cups can be somebody who's talking the talk, smooth talking, charismatic, maybe is using the gifts of charm and looks as well. So just be mindful of that, although I'm feeling this is a positive opportunity for the most part. And the Three of Wands says, I think that when this opportunity comes in, that you're already going to say, hey, yeah, I think I can make a go of this. In fact, I can already see those ships on the horizon. I'm already feeling the success of that. That's what it's really saying here. So I think you can run with it. I think it's an aligned opportunity. Now we've got the seven of Major Arcana, the Chariot, and the Six of Wands here in the blocks or challenges or obstacles, right? These are both victory cards, right? But they're in the block position, in the challenge. So there could be some challenges claiming this victory for yourself. Now the Chariot is a card of moving on, to move towards, to claim the victory. And it talks about leaving a home behind, leaving something behind. What are we leaving behind can be a comfort zone. I think it's linked to this devil energy, even though we might know that a situation is toxic for us. It can become what we know, and sometimes it's better the devil we know than the devil we don't know. That's the situation, and you're being asked to release that and step into maybe a little bit of an unknown venture here, and that can be scary. So I think that the block and the challenge is, can you leave this behind in order to claim a new victory? You might be in two minds, feeling that duality. The Sphinx is here. I mean, they can stand for indecision. We've got the Two of Pentacles in this reading as well, which is indecision. But it's when you make that clear decision that these sphinxes head in the same direction and propel us forward at pace. It's all got to do with the mind. It's all through intention and conscious awareness here. I talked about the work of the magician, which is doing the magic, setting the intention, feeling it, believing it, and then we move forward to claim that victory. Some of you might actually be physically having to travel further or relocate as well for this opportunity. That might not be for everyone, obviously, in the time that we're in, but you might be changing to working online as well. Six of Wands here, yes, it's a card of victory. It talks about coming out of a darker time, having overcome the obstacles of this devil energy to now claim your victory, to be victorious. Some of you might be being seen in this new opportunity, putting yourself out there, having to be on social media more, and that can be challenging as well. You know, actually sharing your own journey as well as part of this. It can be challenging to put yourself out there, is what I'm feeling with that card. So the advice from the universe, or from, let's say, from our Ascended Masters this week or this month, is the King of Cups and the Empress. Yeah. Tarot is saying that this is full of possibility, what you're facing. And the Empress in an abundance reading is an absolute blessing. She can stand for money and she stands for abundance. And so she says that whatever this is, this opportunity that's coming in, it can be really abundant for you. And the thing about the Empress is that she is the energy of creatorship, but she can make it happen. She births into the physical realm what you're desiring to happen, right? So she's a beautiful energy. She is a blessing. We've got the King of Cups here in the reading, which could be your energy, Pisces, water sign energy. What I notice in this particular King of Cups is the heart chakra is lit up. Whatever this is, Tarot is saying it's going to be aligned with your greater sense of fulfillment, right? This King of Cups has got two cups in his hands, weighing up. We're coming into the Two of Pentacles. We've got the two Sphinxes and the Chariot. So I still feel that there's a decision to be made whether to go for this opportunity. But Tarot is saying it's going to fulfill you. And it's going to lead to great abundance and maybe infinite possibilities as well. So the outcome here, we've got the Two of Pentacles and we've got the Ace of Swords. Well, the Two of Pentacles is the indecision. It is the feeling ungrounded while you're deciding on what to do here. Having too much on your plate maybe as well this month while you're trying to journey this. But the Ace of Swords is is the breakthrough. I know what I need to do now to claim that victory, because this is also a card of victory. 3 cards of victory in this reading. You know, stepping into your power, having a new inspired beginning, Ace of Swords, seeing clearly, you know, having the vision and clarity to know which direction to go, to know what to do, to find that new strategic move to move forward. So I really feel that you are at the end of this reading, after kind of journeying this indecision. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is, I know what I need to do. I'm going to claim that victory and step into my power. So I love that for you, Pisces. Now over here in money, I've got the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this for me says that, you know, it's when you've had that breakthrough, it's when you've claimed that victory and stepped into this, that's when finances transform. The butterfly motif here, you know, and it's through seeing the big picture, you know, releasing what needed to be released, setting boundaries against the devil energy of the past, cutting yourself free from it. Then we also transform finances. The Knight of Pentacles is an energy of patience, and good things take time, but follow the heart and the money will follow. This is an energy of doing the work, taking the efficient, methodical steps in order to grow your abundance. So it's saying do the groundwork here. If we're starting on a new opportunity, sometimes the money's not there straight away. We need to do some prep. We might need to go and do some training. But it's saying that, you know, once you do that and you plant those seeds, you'll start to see the rewards quickly, but it might be in the next season that it becomes abundant. But when it does, Pisces, I think it's going to be very abundant. So it's just that process of course, a lot of people don't take the journey because they want instant gratification, when, you know, to build true abundance in our lives, it's a journey, and we have to be willing to put in the work before we sometimes see the results. Pisces, let's close out with a couple of angels of abundance. Don't tell Libra that I did forget their abundance angels. I hope they don't come for me. I might have to give them double next month. Let's knock the King of Swords off. Declutter. Oh, interesting. Aquarius got this one as well. You'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living or workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And also decluttering the negative energy of the past that no longer serves you on this journey. That one. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. That's the magician's work that we talked about, guys. You know, setting that clear intention, but then we need to believe it. We need to feel it. Feel what it's like to have that abundant opportunity, to have the life that you desire. You know, and with all of your cells, fake it till you make it, and then that is how we magnetize it towards us. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may not be everyone's story this month. Sorry, I have been doing weeklies. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I will see you back here in throughout the month for plenty more readings.